Hello and welcome back to Oracular Gaming. Today we'll be playing some more direwolf 20. In this episode we're going to be starting to get some power using the big reactors mod. Alright, so say hi Craig.
Hi.
And so, yeah. And all this is in the end goal of building the computer.
My game froze while you were doing the introduction, so yay.
So anyways, today I'm going to be showing you the final thing that you should know about taking this contract. See a tool station? It's kind of bad, right? Oh. Well, if you put 3 seared brick and 4 blocks of any metal, make a tool forge. Which this you can make every tool in the whole mod. So yeah, that's quite helpful. Anyways,
Okay, I'm gonna be making the big reactor stuff. I need power taps, a bunch of other stuff. I'm being very descriptive. An access port. The access port requires a piston and a chest. Got those. It also requires casings, which are iron, graphite, and yellorium. Yellorium is just yellorite cooked, or you can macerate it into dust and get double. Graphite is charcoal. It needs to be charcoal cooked in a furnace.
I thought it could be coal too.
You can use coal?
I think so.
You can use coal in the redstone furnace.
Okay.
Alloy smelter. Oh yeah,
So,
smelting, yeah. I've seen it.
I'm gonna start making the bits and bob for the computer then. Oh.
Reactor.
The ME drive's a bit more expensive than it used to be.
How much more expensive?
It requires 2 diamonds. Oh. Inscriber. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's gotten a lot more complicated. So we need to make a ME drive. Right?
You don't need to. You can make ME chests. Those work as well. Which one's cheaper to get started? Probably ME drive. Just make the ME drive.
Actually, the ME drive requires 2 diamonds. The other one just requires some gold. But this requires a decent amount. Yeah.
Where do you want this?
I think we'll just make the ME drive. Screw. We're gonna eventually have to make one. I mean, we have a lot of stuff, and an ME chest is only meant to hold 1 hard drive. So.
What? Where do you want this?
Let's power tap for the reactor.
Where do you want the reactor?
Well, where do you want to start building like a little area full of electronics and stuff?
I don't know.
You build behind.
Sure.
I don't know. This is up to you. Build wherever the heck you want to build it. I need an inscriber. Inscribe. It's gotten a lot more complicated and a lot more difficult to do this now. Inscriber. It is a sticky piston and some flux crystals. A flux crystal is made how? Drop a flux seed made from. How do you get flux crystals?
Fluid seed.
How do you get flux seeds?
You have to make them. We would flux dust and sand.
I'll look into it. Oh, yeah, this got a lot more complicated than it used to. Flux seeds. Okay, this makes 2 flux seeds. Sand and flux dust. How do you make flux dust?
There's no way to make it. You need the Fluke's crystal to make Fluke's dust. Man. I can't make Fluke's dust without making Fluke's crystals.
Where do you want the power tap?
Somewhere where it's going to be easily accessible. That works.
I've got one thing in my calculations. I bet it's gonna mess me over.
Access port, controller, power tap, and the fuel rod, and the
Fuel
control
rod.
rod. What about the control rod?
Control rod I have.
You missed the fuel rod, the most important part of it.
Okay, so big deal.
It's a pretty big deal. So I can't really make Fluke's crystals because, well, I need to make a seed, and I can't make Fluke's dust.
How much more iron do we have?
Well, it's all in the. It's all in the. Yeah. We got lots of iron. Hey. We have 6 iron ingots and 3 blocks of iron.
Good.
Can you stop closing the door in my face?
Sorry.
So what are we gonna do? Because applied energistics has gone too complicated and we can't make Fluke's crystals. So we probably have to find some seeds. Oh, there's blood magic. That probably will take too long. Sorry. Did you put the fuel rod in there?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, go get some yellorium.
I got some on me.
Okay, what to do now? Oh, I'm gonna go check on the digger. Oh. Probably not the smartest idea at nighttime, but whatever.
Alright, so the power tap on the reactor, you need at least one so you can at least extract the power from it. The access port is to put yellorium and take out cyanide, which is cyanide or cyanide, which is the byproduct of yellorium. And with that you can make turbine housings and stuff like that, or you can put it back into the. Well, you need to put it in a cyanide reprocessor.
Refiner, probably.
Refiner, and that makes. You need 2 of the cyanide stuff and water, and it'll make plutonium. And then that you can use as fuel again, and that will not give you cyanide. The controller is how you want to turn it on and automatic eject the fuel. You can also see how hot the reactor is. You can turn it off, on, stuff like that. Control rod is to determine how hot this will be running. So the hotter it is, the more power it produces. You shove yellorium in here on the yellow side, that's the input. And then to activate it, you just press the activate reactor button down there.
Yeah.
And should probably turn that off. Power comes out of here. It has an internal buffer, so you can just leave it on.
Okay.
Oh, time's up.
Okay. Well, we ran out of time. Thank you all for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, and comment down below, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
Bye bye.